Ready for Revolution. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Trey Muhammad. You know how we get down. Want to share this out with everyone, everywhere. Let's get it out into the space. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Share it out, share it out, share it out. Okay. This is a continued discussion. I've been fired up all day. Thanks a lot, Miss Nicole Nikki Knox. It's your fault. Okay. Y'all blame her. I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. This thing got me so fired up. But there are some pertinent things that I believe all of us can benefit from in the world of wealth builders worldwide, in this wonderful world known as GS Partners. This is part two of a discussion we began this morning, just before 9:30 or so this morning. You can find that discussion, be a product of the product, on our YouTube channel, Believe TV, hashtag Team Believe. We're streaming live over that platform now as we speak. There were a couple of questions that came to me from some of our members, and I thought it was necessary to share. So I'm going to go back through a little bit of what we shared this morning, some of what we shared during the Onboard Live phenomenal training this morning. Ms. Knox, Mr. Johnson, thank you both much. And hopefully it'll bring even more clarity to where we are. Now, for those who are new and just don't know who or what we are GS Partners. And GS Partners, put it very bluntly, we're a global membership organization that positions you to build wealth in the cryptocurrency and the blockchain marketplace. And we do that through the wide array of services we provide, wealth building services that we provide. And in short, $33 provides an income for life. $33 provides an income for life. And I don't believe there's a soul within the sound of my voice, those who are watching this stream from different platforms around the world, I do not believe that there's a soul out here that cannot use an income for life. Not just an income, folks, but a residual income, a passive income, an income that does not require you punching a clock to get, an income that doesn't require you compromising your integrity to receive, an income that doesn't require ill-gotten means for ill-gotten gains. This is a more legitimate, a simpler, a better way. And when we say legitimate, we don't necessarily mean to suggest that what you have or what you've been a part of has been unlawful. Although some of the things that this world has dumped on us, it should be absolutely illegal. But it's part of the conditioning, right? What we represent here for you is very simple. A $33 monthly membership provides you every month hundreds of dollars in assets, $100 in assets, and an income for life. And we're going to explain how that works. There's a gentleman who asked a question, Brother Aleem Rasul. He asked, do I need to have the mining certificate to earn money in the Lydian world? The answer to that question is no. But a mining certificate will increase your ability to earn in our Lydian world. So we're going to turn this discussion into maybe some questions that you might have. And if you have the questions, just type it in the chat. And if it's worthy and respectful of your time, then we'll give it answer and possibly some example. But a $33 membership provides an income for life. So, Brother Rasul, when you acquired a $33 membership, that membership gives you an asset known as Lydian Lions. Close to 60 of those are provided for you in your back office on your account instantly, along with a non-fungible token or an NFT. The Lydian Lion is the non-liquid token of the Lydian world. It allows you to acquire positions or roles in the countries in our Lydian world. Our Lydian world is a composite of the is a virtual composite of the real world. All the continents are present. And there's some countries like the United States where every state is recognized in the Lydian world as its own country. The entire space is an NFT, a non-fungible token, where you can gain as many citizenships as you like in every country that's represented in that world. It's a game, but the NFT is marketable, it's saleable. You can make it available to other people in the gaming community, gamers community, that would like to acquire it. You could sell it to them for a profit. However, a citizenship in any country automatically and immediately earns you a daily residual passive income for life. Walaikum salam, Brother Lorenzo Muhammad. Walaikum salam, Sister Janetta Muhammad. Hey, Sister Busy Bird. Annabelle Liscombe, long time no see. Hey, Nicole Nikki Knox, I'm still blaming you for not being on here today. You and Mike Johnson. So it positions you to earn for life. That's immediate. That's inside your $33. Now, the mining certificates are in addition to what you would earn. It's an add-on to your lifelong income. How they work is you go to GS Partners. Again, you have to be a member. That's $33, right? You have to be a member, and then you secure your certificate. You purchase your certificate there, and then you import your certificate into the Lydian world. When you activate that certificate, it will begin the mining process. But Aleem, I see you just arrived. I just explained what you asked for. I actually, by name, I laid out your question. I laid out an answer. You're going to have to go to the replay. It allows you to earn in the Lydian world. Okay? I can't do that to my brother. So your citizenship automatically gives you a daily passive residual income for the rest of your life. The mining certificate, if you choose to acquire one, is an add-on to what you're already earning, because the certificate allows you to mine the treasures of that respective country. So we have Lydian status, and soon there'll be other resources released there. When the mining begins in April, the certificate will begin extracting the precious metals and gems, the resources from that country virtually that you're a part of, and then you're able to convert those holdings into. You can liquidate them and convert them and place them on your crypto debit card. Many of us have the GS Lifestyle card, but you can utilize any crypto debit card, anyone. And you'll be able to utilize the revenue generated or the income generated from the activity in the Lydian world. You can use it as cash. You can use your card at an ATM. You can use your card for online payments. That's how it works. Now, do you get that for $33? No, you get the access to the mining certificates for $33. But we have a set of mining certificates that I think will intrigue you, and the access to these certificates end on February 28th. So I want to share with you these particular certificates. And the reason why I share these certificates, I share them out of personal strategy. We're not financial advisors, right? And I'm definitely not offering you financial advice. But in the Lydian world, I'm in 189 countries. And each one of those countries are generating an income for me on a daily basis because I'm at least a citizen in those countries. I'm a mayor in one of them. Okay. And I desire to have money working for me in every country that I'm citizen in. So there was a process introduced in the mining activity known as the entry miner certificate. Entry miner 1, entry miner 2, and entry miner 3. These certificates are extraordinary in scope. They're dynamic in the opportunity, but they're only available until the close of February. There's a $49 certificate. That's a great entry. You acquire that certificate, place it in the Lydian world where you have a citizenship, and that certificate is good for a year. It allows for 1 year, you get to mine the resources associated with that certificate. And every 120 days, you can harvest from that certificate, meaning all the residuals that it earns, that it generates, every 120 days, you can take that profit out of the mining certificate onto your crypto debit card. You can liquidate to your card. The mining power is 36 months, so it's 3 years. You're able to mine in that country for 3 years. A $49 value yielding you a profit every 120 days, yielding you a precious metal or currency. Now, $49. You also have one at $99, and you have one at $199, and these give larger earning potentials and closer harvesting times. For example, your entry miner 1 gives 120 days where you can receive the reward. Well, entry certificate 2 is 110 days, and then entry 3 is 100 days, but you get a greater return in each of those mining certificates. Now, the reason why I point that out, there are other certificates. There are certificates that go from tier 1, $399, all the way to tier 5, which is $12,000 for the certificate. But they yield you tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars over the period that they're available. I have 189 countries. Those 189 countries, folks, I would much rather deal out of the law of volume that I've been taught by the leader of the Nation of Islam, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He taught us, and it's exampled through the work of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, his student. Mr. Muhammad taught us the law of volume. And the law of volume allows you to do a little with a lot of people and gain a substantial reward. Well, I'm in 189 countries, so I chose to get at least an entry miner 1 certificate. And each one of those certificates I place in every country that I'm a citizen in to generate an income. So just imagine additional income. I'm already earning from being a citizen of those countries. Now I begin to earn come April for the mining of the resources of those countries. And I'm sharing this with you because many of you think you just have to wait until you get enough, enough money to get a hold of a certificate to get into those countries. There's 2 ways it can be looked at. I have been blessed in this opportunity to generate resource. So out of the commissions earned, I've been able to secure several certificates and place them in certain countries thus far. I've also desired to build a referral network where I make people aware of the opportunity. They embrace the opportunity. I'm paid a commission against that opportunity. But get this, when they accept it, of course. But get this, if they're new to the opportunity between January 28th and the end of this month, a full month, from January 28th through February 28th, if they're new to the opportunity and they've paid their $33, any certificate they acquire for themselves for the Lydian world, I receive the first matching certificate, meaning they can get 10 certificates. But if they decide they're going to get a tier 5 and that's their first certificate, I am granted or gifted a tier 5 that I can place anywhere in any country. So the more people I bring to the opportunity, and I encourage them to take a look rather at the certificates, and they choose the one they want, the very first one they get, no matter what they get, the first one they get, whether it's entry minor number 1 or whether it's tier certificate number 5, I will get a matching certificate. The company will gift me a matching certificate to use in whatever country I chose. So the combination of working through the commissions and working to bring more people will afford me the opportunity to have every country that I'm a part of mining. I have one certificate that has $25,000 in currency attached to it. That certificate is known as the Loyalty Community Certificate. That Loyalty Community Certificate is an option that was provided for those in early adoption of this opportunity in GS Partners. We're allowed to move our community nodes where we walked and jumped out on faith and acquired 1 million coins. Today, that coin is worth roughly, it fluctuates anywhere from 2.5 to 0.4 of a cent. Not quite a penny. Let's give it the average of 2.5 of a cent. 2.5 of a cent rather. So that means that 1 million coins in that community node, if those coins were released to me and I put them in the open market, it would yield $2,500 in that example. I chose through the offering of the company to take my community node, my million coins, and move it to my Loyalty Community Certificate, available only to those who have community nodes. I acquired that certificate for $399. It automatically took the million coins, only worth $2,500 in the open market. Now in the Lydian world, I have $25,000 value in that certificate that hasn't even begun to mine yet. Wa alaikum salam, Sister Felicia. Do you understand? For those who were a part of this walk of faith from December 1st, 2020, into February, March, and April of last year, where the launch of the community node began, if you acquired a community node in that vacuum, in that walk of faith where there was no evidence, it was a company that was strictly on trial. Now, everything is proven. Nothing's on trial. More than $100 million has been generated in the last 14 months, and more than $50 million have been paid out into the field over the last 14 months. I've earned handsomely. So many others have earned handsomely. There's more than 140,000 members of this community known as GS Partners. And we're being rewarded now, those of us who have community nodes, to exchange. We possess the option to exchange for the community node, and we get not only $25,000, but we get another $5,100 upon completion of the 36-month period, and we harvest every 30 days, meaning we're paid a residual every 30 days through this certificate. Now, along the top of there's a statement that says the $399 offer ends February 28th, 2022. This is correct. The loyalty community certificate will still be available to community node holders. However, the price point after February will be $899 bare minimum. So if you're considering doing it, don't consider too long. You'll blow a savings of $500. Okay, I think I shared that enough. Brother Alain, if that answer helped you, then I'm grateful. Now, we already established that $33 provides you an income for life. I want you to visit therealmoney.info, www.therealmoney.info, and you can visit this platform, and it gives you a description, a brief overview of 17 minutes, an overview of this opportunity. It shows you some of the history of the success of Gold Standard Bank. There's also a video there that shows you our debit card, the GS Lifestyle card. Therealmoney.info. Go to that page. You'll get an overview. It's roughly 17 minutes. And then you want to register, meaning you want to get back to the one who introduced the opportunity to you. If it's me, definitely get back to me. If it's others, get back to them and register to get you for free and get started. Okay? Be a product of the product. This is part 2. I hope you're sharing it out. Now, what else comes with this membership is your referral link, but the referral link is only active with those who are active. So your $33 per month paid, when I say per month, I don't mean calendar month, I mean every 30 days. Every 30 days, you pay your membership. Your referral link is active as long as you're active. What does the referral link do for you? The referral link has the power to accelerate your wealth. You're increasing your wealth by acquiring the asset. $33 a month gives you $100 worth of assets and lifelong income. It gives you an NFT, a non-fungible token. Every month, a piece of artwork is developed unique to you. There are no two the same, and it can go out into the marketplace and earn you money every time it moves. This is a money machine, folks. Okay, so you're already earning. And it gives you access to our coin, the G999. This coin is our utility token. It's the flagship to everything that we do in GS Partners. It's the crux, it's the nucleus to our ecosystem. Through this $33 membership, you have access to exclusive access to our G999 exchange, where on GS Partners, you can click a button and you can utilize as little as $10 US and get you 1,000 coins or more, however many coins you want to get. And they arrive in your crypto wallet on your dashboard. Those coins are yours to use any way you like. We have trainings, additional trainings that help you to see the vastness of opportunities associated with our coins. But here's where the accumulation possibility gets sweeter. You have a referral link, an active link, and when you introduce the opportunity to others, sharing with them that $33 gives them an income for life. Of course, they want to know how they get down. Well, you provide your referral link. Now, remember, this is monthly, every 30 days. So think about this. Every one person, not every one person, you get one person to use your referral link, you become their sponsor. Your link ties them to you. You get one person sponsored, it unlocks 3 levels of potential income in our unilevel compensation plan. You sponsor 2 people inside the active month, it allows you to use 6 of those levels. When you sponsor 3 people, it affords you the opportunity to earn off of every level in our unilevel plan. That means there's 9 levels of potential income coming back to you. This means every one person you sponsor inside of your active month, every one person you sponsor, after you've done the 3 qualifying, you will position yourself, you have positioned yourself to earn 9 levels of income from every one person you sponsor. That's potential income. They also have to put in a little work to do it, but who wouldn't pay $33 for lifelong income? I'm a product of the product. Now, what does that 9 level income look like for you? Whether it's through the membership or whether it's through our GS Lifestyle card, you earn 9 levels of potential income from the activity of everybody on those levels when you've successfully registered 3 new members inside that month paying their membership. The ones that you personally sponsored are known as level 1. You gain a 15% commission. Those that level 1 sponsored is known as your level 2. You get 5% off of those levels. And the subsequent levels 3 through 8, you get 4%. And then on the 9th level, it goes back, it jumps up to 6%. The generating rewards, crypto rewards from all activity within the referral partner network. But get this, we have a GS Lifestyle card. That card affords you the opportunity to earn off the activity of the card when you've sponsored people who acquired a card. Every one person you sponsored, you get a commission against their setting up the card. You get a commission against their monthly membership for the card. You get a commission every time they swipe their own card to use their own money. How many people would you tell about this opportunity that's rewarding you for life, that's allowing you to set up pay schedules that will position you over time to maybe retire your boss or straight out fire them? How would it feel to walk into the HR of a company like I did and say, thank you, but your services are no longer needed? And then what will it do for those who are building teams? I want to share a little bit of that, and then we'll close. This is all about being the product. This is part 2 now. I hope you're okay with this. Now, let's say that you're building a business. You made a decision to accelerate the increase of your wealth by generating an income. If you do it correctly, that acceleration of income will put you in a certain status that allows you to earn bonuses against the money you've already earned. You're paid instantly in this opportunity. Every level there, when they do anything with the membership, when people do anything with the debit card and you sponsor them, when they do anything in acquiring the G999 coins from GS Partners and you sponsor them, you earn instant commission against their instant activity. And it's asset in, asset out, Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, Ethereum in, Ethereum out, meaning In this world of cryptocurrency, we don't use trash. We don't use that. I'm sorry, cash. Excuse me. We don't use cash. We take the cash, exchange it for its value in Bitcoin and or Ethereum or Tether, and we utilize it in this system. And when we make use of it in the system, your sponsor gets a reward known as a commission from the company. It gets a reward, instant reward from your instant financial activity. When you create enough sales volume, then you're rewarded again with what's known as a monthly bonus in our pools. And those pools are paying you against monies that you've already been paid on instantly. It's a double dip of income generation. Let me drive the point home a little better. Let's say now you're fired up because you want to know how you're going to make this work. I can tell you, there's a sister on here that's on fire. I'm going to call you out, Sister Felicia. I hope you don't mind. Sister Felicia's on fire. She sees the opportunity for what it is. She's sponsored by the great, inevitable Dr. Jewel Pookrum. Dr. Pookrum is sponsored by Sister Shayola Benta. Now, Sister Felicia sees the opportunity for what it is. She's fired up. It's become proof positive because she's earned an immediate income for life. She has access to her assets and she can apply them any way she likes in a matter of time. Now, she's applying it, but what is she doing? She's going to duplicate the excitement. She's going to duplicate the energy. She's going to duplicate the joy of a lifelong income in her sphere of influence. So she makes a list of everybody she can think of that can use an income for life. She'll probably run out of notebook and paper before she runs out of people, but she's going to write everybody down with their phone numbers. What does she do at that point? She then, after she's made that list, you want a list of at least 100 people, folks. I'm telling you right now. You have a list of 100 people, and that list is a surefire list that creates excitement and potential joy. How do you know it's surefire? Because you're fired up over making it. This is a system that's proven itself to you. So now you immediately move to see how many people you can introduce lifelong income to for $33. And you make that list. Now Sister Felicia takes that list, makes a copy of it, and makes it available for Dr. Pookrum, or for Sister Shayola, or for Brother Eric, or for Dr. Ty Best. And what do? We now organize an invite to everyone on her list to create a presentation where we make the presentation on Miss Felicia's behalf because Miss Felicia is new to the opportunity, but flat out fired up. So you do that. In this example, there's these circles with the numbers in them. Each one represents someone sponsored. Okay, so you have 1 through 6 here in that example, right? In this example, each one has made a list of 100 people. That means that upline, let's say it's me. Now I'm going to Sister Felicia at number 1. I have a copy of her list. She has the list, and we're calling together to create opportunity. We're calling together to create the opportunity. What opportunity are we creating? Each list represents a new team member's circle of influence. The goal here is for me and the upline to make Miss Felicia a director. A director generates $10,000 in sales volume and is required to have 3 active partners, 3 people who pay $33 at bare minimum, and then generate an income of only $10,000. Well, let's say this here is Sister Felicia, and now we've held, there's 7 days in a week, and there's 6 lines here. So we've held 6 meetings on her behalf to a list of 100 people. So that's her first team of people, then her next 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 team of people. Here's the formula. You ready? For every 100 people you talk to, 20 will listen to you. I don't know why the numbers work out the way they do, but they've proven themselves. Out of every 100 people you talk to, 20 will listen to you. That means 80 will reject it. Out of every 100 people, 5 will join you in the opportunity. And then 2 of them will be rock stars. They'll flat out outrun you in all the activity. They'll earn more than you. They'll run past you. Your tongue will be hanging out trying to keep up with them. So in 1 week, with assisting Sister Felicia, she will now have communicated an invitation to 600 people in 1 week. And that would be 1 night or afternoon per day for 6 days. And that's going to generate a level of excitement, because though she's inviting, she is moving out of the way and allowing her uplines to provide the presentation, to provide the opportunity, to field the questions that need to be answered. And what will that do? That will duplicate the activity that she embraced, where she got 6 people to join. That'll duplicate amongst each of those lines. Once this thing begins, folks, there's no stopping it. Why do I say that each list represents your new team member's circle of influence and that you want access to that influence? It's because this list now was developed out of pure inspiration. She knows the opportunity for what it is. As a result, now the list is really focused on who needs the opportunity. And she'll be able to communicate that with the right emotion and passion. She don't have to fake it. She knows it because it's been proven to her. So when we make the calls to the 100 people on each one of those lists, it's made with the same enthusiasm. No, maybe not. We get more fired up at every call. We get more fired up than to the next one, then to the next one. But you will end up bringing thousands to an opportunity in 1 week. So let's just round it up. Let's say we brought 1,000 people to the opportunity in a week. We put the invite there to them. We said 20 will listen, right? So 20 was 20% of 1,000. Is that 400? Then 5 will join and 2 will become rock stars. Do you understand? You have the potential of having anywhere from 400 to 800 people in your downline in a week. all paying $33. You earn a frontline commission, 15% off of everyone that was sponsored. And then in the second level, you earn another 5%. And then in levels 3 through 8, you earn another 4%. And level 9, you earn 6%. Do you see the volume and the ability? That represents far more than $10,000. And guess what? She's a director. Why is it essential for us to at least qualify as a director? Because a director opens up the platform where you get bonus money against what you've already been paid instantly. A director receives a share of all the volume generated in a calendar month. We're in February. So today is the 13th of February. She can hit that mark today. She can hit that mark next week, and she'll get a share of the income of the total turnover in GS Partners, calculating from the first day of the month all the way to the last day of the month. And the first week of the following month, most cases, the first day of the following month, that bonus money is on your account. Directorships in GS Partners pretty much average anywhere from $500 to maybe $1,200 on a month, depending whether you hit director, regional, national. When you go beyond that, you hit the executive ranks. The executive ranks is full-time income, monthly. You'll never go back to a job. And the ambassador ranks is just insane money. This is what you have in your hands, folks. When you operate from that list is one of influence, and it makes it easier to communicate with people on that list because they were genuinely thought of by somebody who's fired up. So it allows Sister Felicia now not only to have access to the person she sponsored, but she has access to everybody in that list. And she can go as far down in that list as she likes to do what? To find one like her, to find a brother Eric, to find a Michael L. Dalco, to find a Dr. Todd Best. You want to dig into that list. Why? Because that new member gives you a copy of that list, and you can drive and dive in depth of each team member's organization. See, because you can get to director, but you can't get to director through one person. This one person can generate $1 million, but you can only use 40% of that volume for the director requirement. The director requirement is $10,000. That means you can only use 4,000 of that million. Now you'll still get a 15% against the million that's generated. That's instant. But the bonus money, where you get the turnover from the entire company, you can only use at max $4,000. But look here. In this example, you have multiple lines. So if you use 4,000 from here, 4,000 from here, that's 8,000, and you only need 2,000 more. And you can get that from the next line, and you still have more volume to generate. It's going to bring you into another director pool, and then these pools open up to greater maximums for you. What I'm basically saying to you, when you dive in depth, then the dough is found in the depths. You make the money in the depths. And all it requires is everyone having their list made. Can it be done? I've sponsored personally 489 people. I have a downline of 5,039 people. Yes, it can be done. I work for no one. I'm talking about corporations. I'm talking about, I'm not punching a clock anywhere. That's my point. And the wealth that we are beginning to amass, along with the understanding that we gain from the wealth building philosophy, is good for an entire world. So I hope I drove that point home. Here's the last point, and it's relating to systems. The system we have in Wealth Builders Worldwide is a complete system. But many of us and many people in networking fail because they quit. See, in this opportunity, you get paid for what you begin. But if you quit on the opportunity, then you limit yourself. You see? So this system that we have, when you rely on it 100%, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still striving to do it, but I'm doing pretty well. I've reached a rank known as Continental Executive. That means that I've been blessed with the help of Allah and the team to generate more than $300,000 in a 30-day period, in a calendar month. I've done it a few times. All right. And I'm learning to rely more and more each and every day on this system, because the system is one that rewards you. But if you walk away from the system, like many people who have the employee paycheck mentality or the instant lottery winner mentality, when we don't see it quick, when we don't create an end game in mind and think long term, we'll walk away from that system, and our 100% is only 50%. But we think we got it. But what happens in this process of duplication? Your 50% or your 100% is now 25% to the next person. That next person's receiving 100% of your 50. No, that next person is getting half of what you're getting, because you're duplicating what you're only able to duplicate what you've done. You walk away from a system, you walk away half learned. They walk away from a system, they're now getting half of your half. And that goes down to a miserable experience for anyone, because you cannot succeed because you don't see it. But when you submit to a system, that system saves you stress, time, energy, and money. We have a power call we do 6 days a week. We have Facebook groups. We have Telegram groups for notifications of trainings and online events. We have online events and trainings and spontaneous shares of like what I'm doing right now. And we have the power of three-way calls or three-way validation, where you're able to get yourself out the way and allow the expertise of the system to represent you. And when you rely on this family, you turn those frowns into happy faces, because you're keeping it full circle. I hope what we shared with you today is helpful. Be a product of the product. You'll be hard pressed to represent something that you do not know. So the first thing to do is pay your $33 monthly membership subscription, because that gives you an income for life and you can prove it. Once you've done that, now you're ready to make use of your GS Partners membership referral link that's only available to you as an active member. And you're able to make use of it and duplicate the proof that you enjoy now in others. And lastly, remember, it's only a 30-day window of membership. So whatever day you registered, the 30-day window is there. There's a countdown that's on your dashboard, your back office. Pay attention to that countdown. You get inside 3 days, you might want to program it into your phone. You get down to 3 days, set off an alarm, because in 3 days out, you can pay the reactivation, and that way it keeps you from missing anything. Why do you want to make sure that your membership goes along without a hitch? Because whenever it's interrupted, the commissions that you generated no longer come to you. They bypass you and they go to your upline. They go to your sponsor. So if Sister Felicia, for some reason, didn't pay her membership in the next 30, after the conclusion of that 30 days, and all that volume she's generated, it will now bypass her and it will go to Dr. Pookrum. If Dr. Pookrum didn't pay it and Felicia didn't pay it, it will bypass them and go to Sister Shayola. If none of them paid it, I would get all the volume. I would get the 15% and everything else down that line. And I'm telling you, you don't want that to happen. When you are a servant and you just seek to serve people, the money will literally chase you down the street. That's what you have in your hands in this opportunity known as GS Partners. I want to thank you for your time and attention. We have an event coming up at 6 p.m. I'm going to share that event with you here on this platform. I'm going to enlarge it. Please take a screenshot of this. You want to be there for it. You want to be there for this launch. It's free to attend. You have nothing to lose but your chains. The GS Partners opportunity, if you look for ways to make more money, if you're looking to grow your money, if you're looking to understand the cryptocurrency marketplace, this launch with Ms. Jocelyn Burrell is for you. I'll be there as a Continental Executive. Dr. Tyrone Best will be there as a GSP, Gold Standard Partners Global Ambassador. And we'll be there to share, celebrate the team, answer whatever questions that need to be answered. But I'm encouraging you to take a screenshot of this and join us there live. And then I'm also asking you to take a screenshot of this to stay plugged in, stay connected to everything that we do in this world known as Wealth Builders Worldwide, because Wealth Builders Worldwide is where we build winners. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. GoldRocks.info is our live event platform, and there's a password that's associated with it. You want to get in touch with the one who introduced you to the opportunity and get a hold of that password. That's all for me, family. I appreciate your time and attention. I appreciate you allowing me to get it off my chest. I hope you shared it out everywhere that you possibly could. Thank you, Sister Nikki Knox. Thank you, Mr. Mike Johnson, for setting me off like this. But I thank the entire Wealth Builders Worldwide GS Partners community for allowing me the opportunity to share. I'll see us all at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And remember, you can find these trainings and these talks on our YouTube channel, Believe TV, hashtag Team Believe. AHU, family, forward.